What if endless cardio isn't the best way to lose belly fat? You can spend hours on the treadmill, sweat through your workouts, and still struggle with stubborn fat. What if I told you that all that endless cardio could actually be holding you back? What if the very thing you think is the solution is actually just one inefficient part of the puzzle? The truth is, there's a more effective, science-backed way to signal your body to burn fat efficiently. And it has nothing to do with spending another mind-numbing hour on the elliptical. In this video, I'm going to give you an exact weekly training plan to help you build a stronger, leaner body and finally see the results you've been working so hard for. For decades, we've been fed a simple but incomplete message. To lose fat, you must do cardio, lots of it. And while cardio is great for your heart and does burn calories, relying on it as your only tool for fat loss is an inefficient strategy. Here's why. First, your body is incredibly smart. When you do the same steady-state cardio routine over and over, your body adapts. It gets better at that specific activity, and as a result, it starts burning fewer calories to do the same amount of work. This is partly due to improved efficiency, but it's also because as you lose weight, a lighter body requires less energy to move. That 45-minute jog that felt so tough at first eventually becomes easier and burns fewer calories. And that's a big reason so many people hit a frustrating weight loss plateau. Second, and this is the most critical point, focusing only on cardio sends the wrong signal to your body when you're in a calorie deficit. When you're eating less to lose weight, your body needs a reason to keep its metabolically active muscle tissue. Long-duration cardio, especially when overdone and not paired with enough protein, doesn't provide that signal. In fact, excessive cardio can contribute to muscle breakdown as your body looks for energy. And losing muscle is the last thing you want for fat loss. Muscle is your metabolic engine. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, even at rest. When you lose muscle, your metabolism can slow down, making it harder to lose fat and easier to regain it. This is the trap many people fall into. They do more and more cardio, lose a mix of fat and muscle, their metabolism slows, and eventually they get stuck with stubborn fat that won't budge. The goal isn't to get rid of cardio, it's to stop treating it as the main driver of fat loss and start seeing it as one piece of a bigger, smarter system. So if endless cardio isn't the answer, what is? The solution is built on 3 pillars: resistance training, strategic cardio, and NEAT. Here's the science. First, you cannot spot reduce fat. 1,000 crunches can give you stronger abs, but they won't magically burn the fat covering them. Fat loss happens across your entire body when you're in a consistent energy deficit. So the goal is to burn calories while most importantly building or preserving muscle. Second, resistance training is one of the strongest signals you can send your body to preserve and even build lean muscle while losing fat. When you lift weights, you're essentially telling your body, I need this muscle, don't burn it for fuel. That's how you protect your metabolism and make your weight loss come primarily from fat rather than muscle. The result? A leaner, more defined, and metabolically healthier physique. And third is the secret weapon most people ignore, NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's all the movement you do throughout the day that isn't formal exercise. Walking to your car, taking the stairs, fidgeting, doing chores. It might sound trivial, but NEAT can account for hundreds of extra calories burned each day. It's one of the factors that can separate naturally lean people from those who struggle with their weight. Increasing your daily NEAT can help create a calorie deficit without adding more gym time. So don't quit cardio. Just stop making it the entire strategy. Build muscle. Stay active throughout the day. Use cardio strategically. And let fat loss come from a smarter system, not simply doing more and more. Your goal isn't to do more, it's to do what works. Enough theory. Let's put this into practice. This isn't just a workout. It's a complete weekly system designed for maximum fat loss and muscle preservation. Forget spending hours in the gym. This is about working smarter, not longer. The structure is simple: 3 days of strength training, 2 days of strategic cardio, 2 days of active recovery or rest, and a daily NEAT target. Before we even talk about the gym, your first goal is to increase your daily movement. Make it your mission to aim for 8 to 10,000 steps every day. It's not a magic number, but research shows that getting around 7 to 10,000 steps a day is strongly associated with better health and weight management. Think of this as your baseline. It keeps you moving and helps you consistently burn calories outside your workouts. Use a fitness tracker or your phone to keep track. Take the stairs, park farther away, pace while you're on the phone. Find ways to move more throughout the day. This simple habit can have a bigger impact on your fat loss than adding another formal cardio session. Now, let's talk about your 3 strength training days. These are the most important workouts of your week. We'll focus on full-body routines built around compound exercises. Compound movements work multiple muscle groups at once, giving you more muscle stimulation and helping you burn more calories. Your 6 exercise categories are squat variation 6 to 10 reps, hinge variation 8 to 12 reps, horizontal push 8 to 12 reps, horizontal pull 8 to 12 reps, vertical push 8 to 12 reps, vertical pull 8 to 12 reps. Your goal during these sessions is progressive overload. That means each week you try to do a little more, lift slightly heavier, get 1 more rep, or improve your form. That's the signal your body needs to keep building and preserving muscle. Now let's talk about your 2 strategic cardio days. Notice the word strategic. We're not doing endless, mindless cardio. These sessions are short, focused, and purposeful. You have 2 main options, and I recommend doing 1 of each per week for a balanced approach. For high-intensity interval training, start with a 5-minute warm-up, then go hard for 30 seconds, followed by 60 to 90 seconds of easy recovery. Repeat for 10 to 15 minutes. For low-intensity steady state, do a 30 to 45-minute brisk walk on an inclined treadmill, a light jog, or a session on the elliptical. The goal is to keep your heart rate at a moderate level where you can still hold a conversation. Now, I know this is a lot of information, and having a plan to follow makes everything easier. So I've put together a free downloadable PDF with this exact weekly schedule, including exercise demonstrations and a progression guide. If you want a simple plan to follow, click the link in the description below to get your free copy. Even with the perfect plan, a few common mistakes can completely derail your progress. The first is believing you can outtrain a bad diet. The second is doing too much, too soon. And the third is neglecting sleep. So let's bring it all together. The reason you're stuck isn't because you're not working hard enough. It's because you've been using an incomplete strategy. It's time to stop punishing yourself with endless, inefficient cardio and start training smarter. Losing stubborn fat and building a body you're proud of isn't about spending more hours in the gym. It's about sending the right signals to your body. Preserve your muscle with strength training, use cardio as a strategic tool, and increase your daily movement. This approach is backed by science, and it's sustainable. You now have a plan you can start using today. Ditch the cardio-only mindset. Embrace a balanced approach, and you can finally break through that plateau and start getting the results you're working for. If this video was helpful, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more science-backed advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.